Hey, so there's not too much I plan to talk about today, which is probably what I say every time I record one of these videos. But here goes. Went to go to the Maryland Renaissance Festival today, as I said I would for the next 3 weekends, starting with this weekend and the next two. And they were closed. Apparently they were so flooded and or saturated that they had to cancel entirely. And largely that's probably because the parking area is completely unpaved. As for the grounds themselves, maybe, well, they're also completely unpaved, so maybe they were also pretty bad. But I have a feeling it was more about the parking area than the festival grounds, but I could be wrong. It could just have been everything. In any case, I didn't know they ever did cancel it. I thought they were very much a rain or shine kind of show. So had to reroute. Thankfully, I live so close, and I didn't suffer the same fate as anyone who was coming from out of town or out of state. That would have been a very big disappointment, I imagine. So we got to play a new game, spot the Renaissance Festival goers in downtown Annapolis during boat show weekend. Admittedly, I didn't see all that many people, but I know I did see a few. So that was interesting. So ended up spending the day downtown. Had some good roaming, had some good food, had some good drinking. Went back to Iron Rooster for the first time in a surprisingly long period of time. I don't know, 3 months? 2 months probably? First time in a while. They have such good bacon bloodies, and such good bacon, and such good food, and such a good place to go. Anyone who's in the area already knows all that, so nothing revelatory in my statement. Did a lot of exploring, got a couple of neat pictures, and yeah, that was mostly my day. Downtown Annapolis mostly. It was a good time. Went back to the bookstore, and there's a book I had been reading, sort of, on a previous visit to the bookstore. And so, now I didn't buy the book because in 2016, I challenged myself, or for 2016, I challenged myself to not purchase any physical books. Kindle books are a different story, but I have not bought a single physical book in this calendar year. However, the book is in my possession. Many thanks. It was purchased legally. But anyway, I did not purchase it. Pretty excited about that. It's fascinating. It's a collection of short stories about spying, like spies, James Bond, for instance, or perhaps like more spies in general. Anyway, what attracted me to the book in the first place, first of all, it seemed neat. It caught my eye somehow on a shelf. But it had, one of the authors is a fairly well-known name, Winston Churchill. That is not, however, what really attracted me to the book. What attracted me was one of the other authors is Somerset Maugham. And I really enjoy his writing, and I was thrilled, and that's actually the short story I've been reading. Anyway, pretty excited, pretty interesting. I stopped in there the other day too, and was talking a little bit with the one person working at the cash register, and she was talking about how hard it is to run an independent. Now, she's not the owner or anything, she just works there, but she was talking about how difficult it is to run an independent bookstore and especially be profitable. And we both kind of like collectively scratched our heads about the fact that so the Annapolis bookstore recently moved down the street, or up the street, to a better location, which is, despite being basically just a block, is significantly more on the beaten path. But in its old place, and this is what we collectively scratched our heads about, another bookstore is going to be opening up shop. So we'll see how long they last. But anyway, so that's that. I'll wrap this up pretty quickly here. Starting to rewatch some Battlestar Galactica. Great series, one of my favorites. Probably because it plays into that whole. Well, there's so much good about it. It's good sci-fi. It's got the whole machine they're going to destroy humanity thing, which is like pretty much in one form or another the actual way we're all going to die. So, I mean, I'm terrified and excited about that eventuality. But anyway, that's that. Yeah, I don't really have many other topics to explore right now. I could probably go more into depth in some of what I've already talked about, but I'm also not sure if I'm speaking loud enough today to really catch my voice, so I'll keep this short. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, thumbs up, pass the toast. That's not a thing, I guess. Share. Give me a video response with. Let me know in the comments, do you go to a local independent bookstore? That's my question today. All right. Talk to you another day.